Hi, hello, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Whoops. I'm already off to a bad start. 1 second. Stuff is not in order. There we go. Now I can see everything. Welcome to the stream, backrooms level. You didn't sleep last night? Oh. Sorry to hear that. Seems like sleep has been escaping most of us. I don't think the weather helps at all. Yeah, I feel the same way. So I want to do a gesture study today. As you can see, I did a sort of a preview warm-up here to see what I can do. I was just looking at someone else's work. No, not someone else's work. Someone else's reference on a video not too long ago. And I want to essentially copy that in a way. But I want to, like, get into the groove of exaggerating gesture figures, because that's the thing that I've been having trouble with for a long time. Just exaggerating the figure, but not making it look too grotesque. I mean, long legs and long arms aren't a bad thing, but if you do it wrong, it's going to be a bad thing. Just cut this out. This will just be like how I sit at my easel, just looking at a picture and then drawing that. Every time interval would be about 5 minutes of gesture study. So with that being said, I'm going to get right into it. Welcome to the stream, Luca Draws. He said it's pretty cool, man. I don't know how y'all artists draw body parts so well. I definitely am not an expert. Don't ask me advice. I presume you had a wonderful day. Not really. I woke up to a rainy day, so neither here nor there. The thing is, how we do it is, we are essentially learning how to see. And learning how to see, you learn how to exaggerate. I also just want to quickly take down this information. That's how gesture works. Trying to take down information as actively and as quickly as possible. Body parts. Oh, brother. What in the world? You'll greet anyone who comes in if they type only one message. You'll greet them. Aw. Greetings, Corby. Six. Oh, that's it. Guys are like being silly in the chat, but I can't actually read anything because I'm on a somewhat strict time limit. Remember, every pose is about 5 minutes. Exaggerate everything, even if it is a standing pose. How come sugar babies don't exist? I mean, there's a sugar mommies, sugar daddies. Why is that sugar baby? This has some dark implications about that, I think, in particular. Random topic to give you research anything. Research something. How to make an atom? I think making an atom doesn't seem too hard. Research something. How about how to replenish the electrolytes in your body after you've been sweating for a bit? I mean naturally, not artificially. Oh, Dharma knew that. I don't know. Sometimes they're late, sometimes they're early. They're not. It's not consistent. It is Saturday, so people might be sleeping in or doing other things. There we go. How are you drawing a full body without struggling? It looks so easy. Ooh. To answer that question, I had to mess this up several times in order to figure out how to do it. But it really is practice makes perfect. Also, having a good instructor helps as well. Even though I haven't practiced my gesture in a bit, I was told what to look for and what to draw. And when I have that special guidance, I was able to see what they were seeing and then follow through. Let's see. Of course, it has been about a month since I last did an actual gesture drawing, so this might be a bit rough. That's okay. As long as I understand what I'm looking at, it should be fine. I'm trying to draw as quickly and as accurately as possible. No, you cannot. You have no permission to chew. Not on bunny. Not on any bunny. Has been a while. Oh my gosh. I'm making all the mistakes with those bent feet. So thinking I'm running out of time for this one. something. Thing is, I can't see her face since her hair's covering her face in this bent pose. It's being tilted this way. Okay, so what I can kind of see. Which means her. Around here. Huh? Oh, that's it. 5 people yet 2 are talking. Hey, welcome to the stream, Elenov. Sorry, I'm not really focused on the chats. I'm trying to do this. Simple. Oh, hold on. I have to pause this. How small can noodles or the long pipes inside of her stomach can be? What? Noodles? What? Huh? You were here, you didn't see me, and you're offended. No more sweets and pastries for you. No. Can't deny a girl her sweets. Just pausing for a moment to reassess music. More space. Really isn't like an optimal way of doing this. I really should be drawing smaller, just so I can fit on my page. Bread? Wait. How small can noodles and long pipes and stars be? I don't know. It gets. It turns to acid anyway. Can you cuddle the bunny? Only if you promise not to bite. No biting, no licking. That's twisted. bite, no chew, no nibble, no nothing. Yeah. These poses remind you of Greek statues. Well, the Greeks were really good at their art, weren't they? They also had really great models. Or they like to exaggerate their own models. Eh. Have you guys seen the Bread Live to get 1 or 2 million subs? What? Is that like a... Is that real? I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time believing that's real. Actually, it's the internet, it's probably definitely real. Let's be fair here. Draw the leg like a stick. Well, you're not wrong. I'm just drawing the rhythm of the pose. Well, some of the body parts. As long as you, like, understand what I'm drawing, it's fine. Draw his hand. It looks kind of large. Are these Greek? No. They're too immodest. Well, these are all photos from a site I'm using called lineofaction.com. This is how you can... Artists use this to, like, quickly learn figure drawing. Because that's how you do it. You're supposed to look at the nude model and figure out how the muscles connect to each other and how they behave in relation to each other. I know it is immodest, quite frankly, but it is part of the learning process. However, you can learn the figure through clothed figures. You can draw people with clothes on, but it's a little bit more difficult because you can't see the ribcage and the pelvis as clearly. So, I guess learning how to draw clothed people is sort of like hard mode, but not so much. Exaggerate that then. You use that website too? It's useful. Yeah, it's very useful. Probably because they've dealt with the same problem. The actual statues, yeah. I'm gonna have like a hard time believing that the statues themselves didn't all wear clothing, but I think that's just the artist's preference when it comes to sculpting them. They want to sculpt the muscles of the figures And quite frankly, I think some of those were also either exaggerated or made up. I know people back then ate better than people today, but I have a hard time believing that they all looked like that with the same ribcage, with the same hip type. I think they just followed a singular art style and that was it. I actually like the Greek statues that have clothing on them because those are the most intricate. The artist had to actually like work hard for those. Then there's the ones with the armor, there's the ones that are colored. I don't know if any of you guys seen the colored statues. They're really gorgeous. Hello, Artificial Anime Universe. Welcome back to the stream. I think I have to know that it's there. Her head is bent down, that's why it's like this. I definitely messed this up. I made her torso too short. Elongate it more. Still exaggerating that bend, that twist of her torso. You failed to remember when, but, well, wait, when what? Oh, when the stream started? Yeah. Asking your opinion. Does emotionless person or narcissist, forgot this, well, should it be forced to learn emotion? Emotional blunting, yeah. Should it be forced to? Let's skip this pose. I'm taking a small break. I don't know about being forced to learn emotion. That's something they have to work towards. They have to read emotional cues from other people. They have to read... Excuse me, they have to read body language. It's something they have to be worked towards. You can't really force people to do anything they don't want to do. I don't know if an emotionless person is exactly a narcissist. Another stream? Why is it on a day you became a teen and you're blessed with this amount of luck? Oh, is it your birthday? Golden Bunny? Yeah, oh, you said it was your birthday in one of my comments section, so happy belated birthday. Hold on, I'm just taking a sip of water. I'm also taking a small break. I want to skip this pose because I don't want to draw two people at once. Golden Bunny, we have the Golden Bunny. Yes. Emotional blending is someone who's numb to positive and negative stuff. Negative emotions. Yeah, that sounds kind of like my dad. Yeah, narcissists aren't fully emotionless. They just can't feel what normal people does. Yeah, narcissists would feel their own emotions and think about more themselves. On a higher emotional level than other people. They prioritize themselves. That's what narcissists would do. But let's see. Someone who's emotionally blunted, like a well, it depends on how they got to that state. You know, like were they traumatized before? Were they like did they encounter people that they should have trust that they wanted to trust, but end up winding up not trusting them at all because that person hurt them? Like they betrayed their trust. It's anything could happen when it comes to someone's emotions. So to be forced to be emotional, it doesn't sound right to me. I want to count my poses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's about 10 minutes so far. Wait, are you asking me? I'm not sure if you are comfortable with answering this, but are you 30 plus with a job? You know what? You're right. I'm not comfortable answering that. Yeah, let's change the topic again. I'm behind on the chat, so I'm not gonna... I don't think I should bother scrolling that far back. I'm just tired of BS from people my friend met. They're forcing them to learn emotions. Thanks anyway. Okay. I'm thinking, I think you just like fun facts. Space. I'm gonna shrink everything. Alright, that's enough of a break. Let's get back to it. Research about water. Research about water. Anyway, I'm resuming my study now. Fight back. You can't feel what others normally does. You're feeling sad, they don't feel sad. Instead they feel sorry. What's that? They feel like their gut being ripped or something you can't explain. Instead they feel like they have no sympathy, but they have empathy. That's completely different. Your friend has empathy, but they don't have sympathy. I don't think they're emotionless in that regard. Why is your name at Oh shoot, I just forgot about my timer for a second. It's a stupid idea. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. I have to skip this one too. Bye for now, AAU. Have a good day, have a good weekend. $44 in, but there's a ton of poses Bunny has drawn. Only been like 7 of them, I think. And I'm on a time limit too, so that's something. I'm being forced to draw on fast. Oh, ran out of time on that one. Where's lag on my drawing software? Do I have somewhere to be? Me, specifically? No. It's just that's how, let me just pause this for a second. The thing is, when it comes to gesture drawing, I'm doing timed gesture drawing. That means I'm trying to take in as much information as possible with my eyes and drawing it down. It's not that I'm trying to rush to be anywhere else. It's just this is a test of my knowledge within a certain amount of time frame. So every pose is supposed to be about 5 minutes, because I'm not fast enough to do the 2-minute ones or the 1-minute ones. So I do the 5-minute ones. So as a good gauge of how far along I've learned, how much I can take in. That's not to say that I'm gonna like tap out anytime soon. I'm still gonna end the stream around noon Eastern Standard Time as I usually do. It's just that with these type of drawings, you have to like time yourself. I guess you don't have to, I just choose to time myself. The thing about timed drawings is that I used to be bad at it. I used to be very bad at it. And to a degree, I'm still kind of bad at it, but I'm better than I was before. And I feel that I should be practicing it more. Yeah. Fun fact, some people that know nothing about MTV, though they are get a free jail pass. Huh? You'd rather stop studying when doing the time thing. No hate, all peace and love. We use stress as. In fact, you should Seraphine. The first thing that showed up was either Seraphine from the Legend of Zelda or the fashion company Seraphine. Ah, see, that's why I put the A in there. Because I wanted mine to be different. Time limit is good for you. I always get jobs done if there's a time. I just get a birthday bouquet from your young cousin at 10 at the freaking PM. It's pretty though. I want to try putting it in a pot outside if you'll survive. I don't know. Very late birthday gift. Oh, regarding the stress about the timer, don't think about the timer. Just think about getting the figure down. That's what I've been told. The whole time thing also freaked me out. But the less I think about the timer, the better I am. The better off I am. So I'm just going, because when you think about drawing the figure, you're essentially taking a moment, slowing down, taking all the information that you can. And when you slow down and give yourself a chance, your brain actually does become works faster because it's not dealing with anxiety at the same time. So with that being said, just even if you think 5 minutes is too fast, it actually isn't. Have you ever like set a timer for like 3 minutes and just did absolutely nothing? And you see just how much time you had in those 3 minutes to do something? You would feel like really bored. So your brain, depending on where you are, can actually work faster than you think. So don't think about the timer when it comes to studying anything. Just think about your work. If you don't finish, that's okay. You're just going to take a break or just move on to the next thing. It's not a race or anything, especially not against yourself. It's just giving your brain a chance to process everything because your brain is a supercomputer. Yes, 3 minutes doing a plank. That feels like an eternity. But it isn't. Boy, 3 minutes planking. I haven't done that in a while. I haven't done any planks in a while. I don't want to think about that. Anyway, back to it. Seraphine is also a biblical name derived from the Hebrew word seraphim, which means fiery ones in the Bible. Ah. Okay. I guess I used to be a hothead, even though I shouldn't be. Mostly my hot-headedness stemmed from frustrations. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I did a plank. Mostly because I didn't really see much of a benefit afterwards. I mean, isometric exercises are good, but not all that challenging after a while. Sure. A little bit rough with this. Frog pose? I don't know. I'm making him bend a bit further down than he actually is because I wanted to make it look interesting. He's a big guy. He has long hair, so I can't see much of his back and neck. So he's kind of, well, he is a big boned guy, for lack of a better word, but. So I can't really see any muscle or bone. I can see this evidence. Just down a bit more. Yeah, it's more accurate. I'm not really used to drawing fat people because their fat hides a lot of bone and muscle. But he seems to be muscular enough. Yeah, big guy. Whoa. What? Oh, because my paper's white. Oh, brother. Yeah. Well, he is a bit of on the big side. I mean, I can see his calves and his, I can see certain things, like not really the aces, but from behind, I can see where his, back hits, where his, back obliques hit the pelvic bone. As long as I can see that, then it's fine. Why does it exist if there was none until the world collapsed? I think the world would be at peace. The thing is, like, human beings always have, like, a superiority complex over each other, even when it's so completely needless. Everybody wants to be better than the other next person. And they'll attack any aspect. No. Now that I mention it, where are the models? Certain people like to draw black models anyway, because the muscles on theirs seems to pop out more. Because of the way the light hits the skin, you can see the muscles a lot more clearly. I'm not exactly like wrong about it. I would prefer to see that sometimes. Like just yesterday, I was drawing eyes again, and I was just drawing anybody, just any. I was looking at cosmetic websites, and I was just drawing all the skin colors. It doesn't matter which one, because the most important thing was that I was just drawing the eye. But I do realize that darker skin people with the eye, I can see more of what I'm looking for. I'm seeing more information. Which is why I prefer to draw them in my off time. Felt a pop in my thumb. Ouch. Ran out of time. More of arms there. Bye, Doberman. Talking with you guys since you're not joining the stream for the next few weeks, I guess. Anyway, have a nice day, except for Al. Alright, I'll see you when you return, Doberman. Hi, New. Welcome back. This is slower than usual. I'm gonna momentarily step away. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. What? Anyways, if you can draw, you draw Asian your preferred regions, and North African people and aesthetics and such. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Most artists draw what they like. I mean, if you didn't draw what you like, then what are you doing, you know? Yes, exactly. Like, for a while, I like to draw... oh, this is way back in the day. I used to like drawing eyes, because I really like eyes. But ironically, eyes were the thing I had a hard time looking at. So I guess I drew the thing I couldn't really observe at the time. Recently, I've learned to appreciate the female form a bit better. And I really want to draw the male form much more accurately. Because I have plans. Alright, let's return to work. You'd skip facial features. That's what we like. That's how we like things. When it comes to gesture study, facial features don't matter. We're studying the figure, not the actual details. Everyone is different. Exactly. Everyone is different. And I believe that people shouldn't conform to other people's principles unless they feel the same way about them. But like, don't come into someone's space and be like, oh, I don't like... Let's say like I was an artist who only drew cats, right? I don't want someone to show up and be like, oh, why don't you draw dogs? Why don't you draw like squirrels? Like, I draw what I like, okay? If I want to draw cats, I want to draw cats. Go to an artist who likes to draw dogs or whatever. It's stuff like that, you know? It's so obnoxious, too. It's essentially like, why don't you draw the thing that I like? I don't like what you like. Maybe that's it. You know what? Let me just draw the seat here. So it doesn't look too good. He's sitting on a stool. Okay. straight T shape. Just talking about drawing in general, this one artist doesn't draw the characters' faces anymore. She uses the environment and body language as her emotions. That's interesting. She wants to convey facial emotions with body language, which I think is a smart idea. Most people don't understand how to read body language. I know sometimes I miss the cues. I've seen people obviously miss cues as well. Oh shoot. But yeah, forcing people to understand language through body language is great. Gotta go to sleep. Good night, everyone. See you later at the back door. Sorry, back rooms level. Should get a chance for a stick. Interesting pose. Maybe I can exaggerate it too. Because he's lying on his back, but he's arching his back. Exaggerate too much. It's going to be very strange. Ooh. Of course, it's too long. I can see his aces right here. Oh, it should be more straight like that. This. The chat has settled down, huh? There are people watching. I just want to say hello to all the lurkers out there. Hey Hey, one of your classmates says that he's going to touch me as a joke, obviously, and I said, do it. No one is stopping you. His reaction is funny. I bet he wasn't expecting you to, like, be so nonchalant about it. Exaggerating, but that's the way I like it. Checks. I made this arch here really deep. I feel like the way it looks. Oh. Very interesting study music. It's just on shuffle and it's just choosing whatever. I find the songs with lyrics a bit harder to concentrate to. Why do I hear an anime theme song? Because you are listening to an anime theme song, although it is an old one from 2003. But it's from a video game, so JRPGs are like that. Skip this picture. It's not an anime itself. It's from the video game called Disgaea. It's the OST for Disgaea. So, Disgaea OST 2003. You've noticed you've never concentrated with something playing in the background. Yeah. Sometimes sometimes doing anything in silence is the best. Also, I've been reading a book called Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain, and that entails using the right hemisphere as your brain as your main mode of drawing. And one of the key points is that language activates the left hemisphere of your brain, so listening to anything with lyrics can interrupt your study progress. So that's why you can't concentrate if there's like any songs with lyrics in it. Sometimes the rhythm of a song like this one could get you into a groove of things. But now you're visualizing the key notes, like you're visualizing the instruments being played in the song. So you're not actually concentrating on what you're doing. Let me just assess where I am right now. How many have I drawn so far? Let's see. I'm not counting this one. I'm not counting the first one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 12. That's pretty good. Listen to the Rain, Rain Thunder, Persona 5 OST. Persona 5 OST is really good. I have been thinking about it, putting it as part of my playlist, but Atlas would try to flag me for it, so I can't, unfortunately. Even though the songs are very good, they're really good. Especially Rivers in the Desert. Oh man, that's my favorite song. Back to work. Velvet Room is just it, not for steady. The Velvet Room? Yeah, I guess so. But you know, like, you're in that room so often, like, you kind of, like, just tune it out after a bit. Certain songs should not become mundane, like the Velvet Room, because of how often you have to go there. But the piano in the Velvet Room is so good, so I can't completely disregard it. Also, you're watching 2 streams at the same time. I thought you were going to bed soon. What's going on here? What's this then? This is a fan song for Sonic the Hedgehog. Good boss music. Doing it on one tablet. So you're split screening 2 streams? Get tired and feel... Don't come crying to me, and if you do, I'll ban you from the tablet. You hear me, mister. I'm watching yours on not signed into laptop. Let's see. Those quotation marks are important because you actually need to be signed in to comment in the chat. Really trying to avoid drawing his front here. Tablets. Another streamer, but he's not sloppy. Well, thanks for supporting all streamers in your own special way. You can't watch other streamers without being nervous about making the streamer uncomfortable or annoyed? Huh? How can you think that way? That makes no sense to me. How would you do that? I mean, you made me felt comfortable since the moment you showed up. Once had that, I don't have it. Thirteen-year-old me was, let's say, he had an interesting sense of humor. Nothing too weird, just weird enough to make a few content creators annoyed or uncomfortable. Well, much of the content creators are older, So they would feel uncomfortable with a kid having a immature sense of humor. Because there's certain things that kids can say to each other, but they can't say to adults, and adults shouldn't say to them back. It's essentially what's good for your age group isn't good outside your age group. No, I know that's like I know that sounds bad, but it's true. I know people like to call it something like code switching, but it's not code switching. I don't feel that's code switching. I just think it's just being appropriate with your peers versus with your seniors. You're super late again, Mike. Always so late. How long have I been going for? An hour and a half? Hour and 40 minutes almost. Watching 2 streams on 1 device. Backrooms, may I ask what tablet you're using? What type of tablet? Because I have an iPad, and sometimes I can't watch 2 videos at once because the iPad will straight up mute one from the other. You understand now, but before you didn't. When you was young at that time, so you don't mind. To make others not feel uncomfortable or annoyed, I usually shut my mouth or speak mannered, as if I was talking to one of my elders. iPad? Oh, iPad. So that's interesting. Yeah, I was the same way when I was a kid. Like, well, my situation's a bit different, but because I had my own speech issues as a kid. But yeah, sometimes it's best not to contribute to the conversation if you know you shouldn't. Your sense of humor is literally skibbity. Boy, goblins. Don't say it. Just no, don't say that ever again. No, you ain't Sigma. You know what? I'm glad I don't know all memes. because if I did, I would be very sad. Same goes for Poppy possibly. The irony of that lyric. Hold on. Ice is out. There we go. No. Oh. Is this Persona 3's OST? No, this is from Sonic Heroes. Well, technically, Sweet Passion is a song from Sonic Adventure, but it got ported over to Sonic Heroes for some reason. I know it's like the same type of music genre as Persona 3. It's called Brain Rot for a reason. I'm gonna avoid brain rot. I've been reading so much books that I can actually escape brain rot. Just doing this based off of memory now. You thought this was Persona 3. It's not even the same singer. You need to start reading or studying more. I do both in my leisure time. It just feels good to decompress like that. Although just reading anything or drawing anything for a long period of time is pretty bad for your eyes. So yeah, I do have to give my eyes a break. You can't keep staring at something that's like really close to your face for hours on end. You actually have to look out, like say across the room or outside of a window. You messed up in your math tests yesterday. You tried to cheer up, but the depression chemicals were kicking in. Depression chemicals. Stop it. Believe in yourself. I have about 15 minutes left. More space though. No. Okay, so I'm gonna draw one more pose. Look at all my gestures. This will not have a timer. is the most quintessential 90s song I ever heard. And I only heard it through the 10th anniversary song. Sonic's 10th anniversary. You know what? This way, then also that way. To the back. Back. Alright, you actually need to sleep now for a while. Is this for real though? Are you actually leaving? Bayonetta is better than Persona opinion. Why? Here's why. Bayonetta fights with heels and fashionable outfits. She's gorgeous. She has better weapons. She's a witch and better music. I mean, that's true, but then Bayonetta 3 exists, so... Balls in your court. His belly's so big, it's covering his ribcage. You love Bayonetta 3, even with all its faults? That's pretty admirable, actually. There are fans who tried to like it, but they just couldn't. They felt that it was a terrible send-off. That big model again, but I want to make sure that his ribcage is at least accurate before I add on his belly. You only dislike the multiverse idea, no weapon combos, and no playable zone, that's it. What about the idea of, Bayonetta being a mother? How does that work? She also doesn't really question it. And then there's the sudden introduction of that guy just being an outright fairy, which explains why he's everywhere all at once, but that doesn't make too much sense because it's implied that until then it's implied that his father was a human, that he was human. And he was getting revenge on Bayonetta because of his dad's death, but if he's a fairy, then how can his... You know, it's very strange. Bayonetta 3 kind of ruined the continuity of the other Bayonettas. But, now that I think about it, the Luca we followed may have been human all along, and there's a multiverse version of him where he is a fairy. And that's the one that helps us, but what? So we had to go to a special multiverse where he is powerful enough to help us. And powerful enough to be the, the father. It's all just so weird. I'm just sorry. Yeah. Yes, that really is the source of my confusion. You blame the fairy thing on the multiverse PS. And like, I didn't even play the game. I watched a Let's Play of it, and even though I was following as closely as possible, I still was so confused because I followed the series from the first iteration, and I'm just like, wait, huh? What? Why would you write it like this? So it's even confusing for someone who hadn't played but watched someone else played it. You know, the irony of the multiverse thing is that it ruined other series as well, such as the Marvel Cinematic Series. Belly should be there. Because multiverses doesn't make sense in that series either. It makes sense in the comic books because retconning is a thing, but not in the cinematic iteration. It makes no sense there. Pushes leg back. When everything is multiverse, nothing is multiverse. Yep, exactly. You say that, and yet there's multiple Spider-Man reboots. I mean, that's a problem with Sony and Disney themselves. In that regard, that would make sense, because there's actually different actors at different ages and during different aspects of their lives, but somewhat similar. That I can kind of get behind because it was actually a cool movie. And then there's the animated movie where it actually explores more the multiverse thing, but not of the same person. It's of different Spider-Men and Spider-Women. So that's different, but the whole, like, well, let's say, excuse me, Deadpool and Wolverine, they got the Logan's Wolverine. They dug up that corpse to get him in the movie when they could have just chosen any other Wolverine. But they chose that one. You could have chosen any other multiverse Wolverine, but you chose that one. The one that everybody liked. The one that everyone was fine with being dead and buried. You don't watch Marvel, so you don't give a flying fuck this, but in Bayonetta 3 it went downhill. Multiverse is just a lazy, overused trope that pretends to be avant-garde. Hey, Backrooms, you're still back again. Hope you heal soon. Stop it. You're supposed to be gone. You keep coming back. By the way, you don't agree with Bayonetta X Joan, not even with Bayonetta X Luca, but you like the idea of Bayonetta being a mother, but not to Viola. Viola is better as a disciple, but you still like Viola. I like what you said there. Her being... The thing is, like, this is what happens when the dev studio kind of shoots themselves in the foot. with making Bayonetta and Joan like the last witches or the last of their race. Like, you can't make a character like Viola because she needs to be a witch too. And they think they can fix this problem by, oh, just making her the daughter. But I'm like, but who would be the father? And then you have Luca there. Oh, we'll make him the father, but why would he be the father? Just, it makes none of the sense. It makes zero of the sense. Why does this pack look so small? Oh, that's so short. Send it. It's not big enough. Boy, I'm tired. You'll switch to another video on your laptop. I thought you said you were going to sleep. It doesn't make any sense. Hello, Heliophysics. Hi, do you think you're going to participate in Arttober? You want to, but you don't know what prompts to do. Arttober? I remember I did a drawing prompt last year. Last year's drawing prompt was essentially Monster Girls, so I think I want to go with that iteration again. So Arttober, I'm gonna do Monster Girls again, but I'm gonna try to do a bit better. I did them as chibis. It was pretty weird. Let's see what I did so far. That's a lot of figures that I drew. It's not so bad, actually. Maybe for next month, I will do a Arttober. No. Next month, I said I was going to make costumes for my avatar. That's what I said. Let's see. You see, Bayonetta and Joan are not related as sisters. Bayonetta and Luca are partners in crime or something like that. Also, Viola can still be an Umbran witch. Being a witch doesn't come from heritage from spiritual energy. Bayo and Joan could still teach Viola Umbran witch magic and such. Last year, you did like 4 days and then burnt out. This year, you'll do better. Maybe I can show you what I did last year. If I can find it. Let's see here. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, this is what I did last year. Every day there was a monster girl. And I just put a monster into a RNG machine and just went with that. They're all chibis. However, this year I want to just make a costume for my avatar for every day. Of course I have to put a costume to a roulette as well. Even if your negative opinions about Bano, you still very much like the game, still fun to play. Oh, that's the most important thing, huh? Monster Boy's next. Probably not. Oh, I just realized it's noon now. Okay, so this is the end of the stream. This is how much I did. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 gesture drawings on stream. The first one does not count. That is a warm-up. So I did 15 in about 2 hours. That's not so bad. I could have done a lot better, but the fact that I filled up my page just goes to show that I am getting a bit better. I still have some problems with laying poses and back poses, but that's just something I have to practice off stream. So with that being said, thank you for joining me, thank you for watching, thank you for participating in the chat. I will see you next time. I will post a schedule on both YouTube and on my Discord and on all my socials. Be quiet, Eleanor. Anyway, have a lovely weekend. Take care and stay safe.